Hello and welcome to Popcorn News. Today is November 9th, 2015. The time is approximately 4:22 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stringing together the popcorn. I know that frequently I say here in these Popcorn News videos, do not try to comprehend it all, just eat the popcorn. But that's just being a little bit sarcastic, because you just gotta try and figure it out, although you get the learned helplessness kicking in where the amount of popcorn coming at you is just too much. But why not try to string it together? One way to string it together is from a book by Carroll Quigley called Tragedy and Hope. He had been praised by the Democrat Party nominee Bill Clinton at the 1992 Democrat convention. Quigley, he was not a socialist. He was an insider who revealed the presence of an Anglo-American establishment.
As a teenager, I heard John Kennedy's summons to citizenship. And then, as a student at Georgetown, I heard that call clarified by a professor named Carroll Quigley.
I do not agree with socialism. However, their analysis of things is good up to a point. It is okay until you get to their screed about, well, and now you must join with us. Just skip those parts, but it's worth considering their analysis. And Carroll Quigley, in his book, Tragedy and Hope, Chapter 8, International Socialism and the Soviet Challenge, subsection Stalinism 1924 to 1939, includes a theory of Vladimir Lenin. And right there you get people come back, oh, excuse me, it's actually pronounced Lenin. And then somebody else will come along, no, it's Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov, and Lenin is just an alias. The theory of Vladimir Lenin was that imperialism is the last stage of capitalism. A fully industrialized capitalist country enters upon a period of economic depression, such as we have been having since 2008. This period of economic depression leads the capitalist country to embrace a program of warlike aggression.
I see Russia as aggressive, not just assertive. They attacked Georgia. They illegally seized the Crimea. They have attacked Ukraine. All of those countries were free and independent and have been sovereign nations now for a quarter of a century since the fall of the Berlin Wall.
That was General Mark Milley, a four-star general, who said this last week. I had perceived Milley to be acting as a maverick when he said this, and I hit the ceiling at the time because It seemed to me that this general had stepped into the realm of foreign policy, but it turns out that Milley was more acting under orders because the Secretary of Defense, Ashton Carter, has now said essentially the same thing, that Russia is to be public enemy number one, which ties in with the last stages of capitalism leading to imperialist aggression.
The United States and the men and women of the Defense Department know that the good that a principled international order has done and will do. But in the face of Russia's provocations and China's rise, we must embrace innovative approaches that protect the United States and strengthen that international order. In Europe, Russia has been violating sovereignty in Ukraine and Georgia and actively trying to intimidate the Baltic states. Meanwhile, in Syria, Russia is throwing gasoline on an already dangerous fire, prolonging a civil war that fuels the very extremism Russia claims to oppose. At sea, in the air, in space, and in cyberspace, Russian actors have engaged in challenging activities.
So there you have it. It is all Russia's fault. We, of course, the United States, as always, are pure as the driven snow and just minding our own business, and darn it anyway, then these people keep causing trouble, and now it's Russia, the granddaddy of evil, who is doing all these horrible things. So the world looks to the United States. Oh, please help us. And reluctantly, we all put aside our day-to-day work and cares and go out there and save the world. And the world thanks us. Oh, thank you. This is the general theme.
Well, police, get down on the ground!
Terrorize this.
He's getting away with the WMD! I got him! Damn, I missed him! Sarah, he's got the bomb. You gotta fix.
I got him, Carson. He's heading for the Louvre. Your plans are over.
All right, Sarah! Yeah! All right, team!
Step into it.
All right!
Of course, there is collateral damage and these sorts of things. Here satirized is the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and the Arc de Triomphe being destroyed. It's satirical, but you know, there's in Syria, Palmyra, there's a lot of collateral damage along with people. But at any rate, to string together the popcorn, imperialism is the last stage of capitalism, believed Vladimir Lenin. A fully industrialized capitalist country enters upon a period of economic depression which leads it to embrace a program of warlike aggression. Lenin's theory insisted that the distribution of income in a capitalist society would become so inequitable that the masses of the people would not obtain sufficient income to buy the goods being produced. As such unsold goods accumulated with deepening depression, there would be a shift toward the production of armaments and an increasingly aggressive foreign policy in order to obtain markets for unsold goods in backward or developed countries. Thank you for watching Popcorn News.